Chapter 1, Getting the Best Sleep. The perfect bedroom for a good night's sleep. Room design for better sleep. Imagine your bedroom as a sanctuary. When you walk in, or simply think about your bedroom, it should make you feel relaxed and peaceful. Taking care of your sleeping environment and putting thought into how it looks and feels is important, and could help you welcome more restful nights. Start by decluttering your room and creating a clean and relatively ordered space. Arrange your furniture in a way that feels natural and visually pleasing to you. Keep computers and TVs out, so that you come to know your bedroom as a haven for sleep, free of distractions. Choose wall colors that elicit warmth and calm. Pick colors, artwork and blankets that are soothing to you. Also, take care of the following elements which will improve your sleep. Having complete darkness in your bedroom, eliminating all noises, having the optimal temperature, so that you don't feel cold or sweat during the night. Darkness. The modern bedroom is full of lights, from glowing computer monitors and clock radios to any number of blinking and glimmering electronic devices like smartphones. The trouble is chronic exposure to light at night leads to a host of health problems. Darkness is needed for a good night's sleep, and the more the darkness, the better it is. If you are having trouble sleeping and your bedroom is not totally dark when you try to sleep, you should take steps to eliminate or, at least, reduce the light. Sleeping in complete darkness is important in getting a good night's sleep because darkness increases the production of melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone produced by the pineal gland in the brain and controls the body's sleep cycle. Melatonin is believed to cause a person to fall asleep faster and sleep better. Research has shown that when you're exposed to light at night, even if it's brief, your leptin level decreases, which makes you hungry in the middle of the night. A phenomenon that wouldn't have been very convenient for our ancestral hunter-gatherers. Gene expression is also affected by your internal clock, as is cellular growth and repair, and hormone production. Exposing yourself to light at night leads to the disruption of all of these processes, setting the stage for diseases like obesity, diabetes, cancer and even depression. To achieve complete darkness, use a sleep mask. The first time I saw someone wearing a sleep mask on an airplane, I found it a bit odd. However, I changed my perception and, now, I believe that these people are brilliant. It's so difficult to create a completely dark sleep environment when you're traveling or when you want a power nap at the office, and it's hard to believe the solution to this problem is so easy. Search Amazon.com for Bucky Eye Mask. It has a 4.2-star rating. Noises. While you sleep, your brain continues to register and process sounds at a basic level. Noise can disturb your slumber, causing you to wake, move, shift between stages of sleep or experience a change in heart rate and blood pressure, so briefly that you don't remember anything the next morning. Whether sounds disturb your sleep depends on factors such as the stage of sleep you're in, the time of night and even your feelings about the sounds themselves. Noises are more likely to wake you from a light sleep than from a deep sleep, and tend to be more disruptive in the second half of the night. Not only can noise pollution steal your slumber and make you feel drowsy the next day, there is evidence that sounds such as those from constant, loud urban traffic may have a negative effect on health. According to research published in Environmental Health Perspectives, Long-term exposure to traffic noise may account for approximately 3% of coronary heart disease deaths, or about 10,000 deaths, in Europe each year. Scientists concluded that the percentage of affected people is similar in America and Asia. But how exactly does noise harm your heart? One of the key ways is by elevating stress hormones such as cortisol, adrenaline and noradrenaline, which, over time, can lead to high blood pressure, stroke and heart failure. Stages of sleep. Stage 1. Muscles begin to relax. A person drifting in and out of sleep and can be easily awakened. Stage 2. Brain waves slow down, then occasionally speed up in small bursts. Eye movement stops. Stage 3. Brain waves continue to slow down, producing low-level delta waves. These waves are periodically interrupted with faster waves. Stage 4. Delta waves dominate brain activity. Eye movement and muscle activity is minimal. Stage 5. Limbs become temporarily paralyzed. Eye movement increases, breathing accelerates. Sleepers start dreaming. In order to cancel all the unwanted ambient noises, use earplugs. Earplugs are used very rarely, but they are extremely useful if you want to increase the quality of your sleep both at home as well as in other spaces where sleeping would be impossible. You put the earplugs in, pull your sleep mask over your eyes, and this is how you turn any waiting period into a refreshing and productive use of your time. Optimal temperature. The ideal sleeping temperature that is recommended by every study I have found ranges from 60 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, or 16 to 20 degrees Celsius, but most studies recommend setting your thermostat to about 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18.5 degrees Celsius, and the American Academy of Sleep Medicine agrees to this, too. Before you go to sleep, your body's internal temperature drops, which promotes deep continuous sleep. Setting your thermostat to around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18.5 degrees Celsius, will help your body get to that temperature faster, which will let you fall asleep faster and sleep better. This is why exercising or eating a large meal close to bedtime disrupts your sleep. Both activities raise your body's core temperature. Keep in mind that everyone's ideal sleeping temperature is different, and what's comfortable for you might not be comfortable for your partner. The key is to keep your bedroom at a thermally neutral temperature. According to scientists, thermally neutral means that our body doesn't have to do anything to create heat, shiver, or shed heat, sweat, to compensate for being too cold or too warm. As a general idea, the American Academy of Sleep Medicine suggests, think of the bedroom as a cave. It should be cool, quiet and dark. The easiest way to keep in check all the bedroom variables. Sensors Kodo. Of course you can monitor a lot of the existing conditions in your bedroom by yourself, but if you have a busy family life with a spouse, children and maybe even pets, you know things can get crazy. So, while searching for an intelligent way to keep things within the optimum standards, I came across Sensors Kodo. Sensors Kodo is a family of smart sensors that monitor your indoor environment and let you know when you can make simple improvements that will keep your home and family healthy. They are revolutionary because they have 7 different sensors measuring air quality, temperature, humidity, noise, light, weather pressure and movement vibrations. You can get 2, 4 or 6 Kuba sensors Kodo and place them in different rooms with different ambient features. Your office is different from your bedroom and the kids' room. A Kuba sensor Kodo can tell you when the temperature in your home is off, costing you money, or alert you that your office is too dark to be working, without lights being on as the sun starts to go down. Plus, it tells you about indoor pollution, ensuring that the air you breathe in your home is fresh and clean. Feedback is given based on what you want to do in that room, either with a shake-prompted glowing light, or in more detail via a web app. If you've assigned one of the Kuba sensors Kodo to sleep, you can also pair it with a sleep-tracking Fitbit or Jawbone device. This lets you see the data from the Kuba sensors Kodo along with that from the fitness tracker simultaneously, with the idea being that you can see if the room temperature, humidity or light coming in through the window is causing periods of disrupted sleep. Not only will you know how many times you woke up, but also the reasons. Google search words Kuba sensors and Kodo for more information. Next, we'll talk about the daytime habits that can increase the quality of your sleep. If you ignore them, or even worse, do the opposite, you might experience low quality of sleep, which will have a serious impact on your health and performance. Make sure you do the next 5 things properly and avoid the 4 that impair your sleep considerably. B. Daytime habits for a better sleep. Get 30 minutes of sunlight. Light sends your brain the signal that it's time to wake up. This aspect is most likely obvious for everybody who's turned on the light in the middle of the night and then had problems getting back to sleep. What's not so obvious, however, is the fact that exposing yourself to natural light at other times, especially during the first hours of the morning, can actually help you sleep better at night. Natural light is a factor that helps regulate your biological clock, keeping it on the right track. This internal clock is located in the brain and it's not so different from a regular hand watch. The moment of exposure is crucial. Your body's clock is the most receptive towards sunlight in the morning, between 6 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. Then, it practically resets your internal clock, which regulates the sleep-wake cycle. Drink enough water. Amazingly, an estimated 75% of Americans are chronically dehydrated. Simply eating water-rich foods and drinking more water could be one of the healthiest changes you can make to bring about better sleep and to improve your health. Water makes up about 60% of your body, 75% is in your muscles, and 85% is in your brain. Water is essential for almost all of your bodily functions, especially the brain function. So, it shouldn't come as a surprise that being dehydrated may disrupt healthy brain function while sleeping. For all of these functions to be optimally fulfilled, you need approximately 68 fluid ounces, or 2 liters, of good quality water every day. This doesn't include other liquids such as sodas, soups, coffee, etc. This means you can satisfy this daily water requirement by drinking a 9-ounce, or 260 milliliters, glass of water every 2 hours. It's important that you drink water as soon as possible after waking up and then at regular intervals throughout the day, especially in the first half of the day. While we sleep, our body uses the water it already has, but it doesn't have the opportunity to refill its tank. So, It's vital that you drink 16 fluid ounces, or 500 milliliters, of water right after waking up. Information about optimal water temperature and what you can put in the water to make it more beneficial for your body can be found in the later section of morning ritual. I don't recommend that you drink more than 9 ounces, or 260 milliliters, of water an hour before bedtime because, otherwise, you'll have to go to the bathroom at night and this will negatively impact the quality of your sleep. Exercise for 30 minutes. Another determining factor for a restful sleep is exercising during the day. Everybody who exercises has far fewer problems with their sleep pattern, but what's even more interesting is that people who are in great physical shape need less sleep. Why? Because their bodies regenerate much more quickly and they resort to other sources of energy besides sleep, such as highly functioning muscles, flexible joints, increased pulmonary capacity, and many more. Most people recharge energetically just by sleeping and, therefore, lose the opportunity to gain vital energy through physical exercise. I will start by mentioning a few obvious benefits of exercise. Allows better cell oxygenation because your breathing is improved and this will help you inhale and exhale more deeply. Improves the efficient elimination of toxins by improving the circulation of the lymphatic system. Tones the muscles and increases your resistance to physical effort. Optimizes your general state of health. Stimulates the secretion of endorphins, happiness hormones. Therefore, your mood is greatly improved. The most powerful changes occur when those with sedentary jobs, desk jobs, start getting some physical exercise. Static workplaces predispose you to shallow breathing, insufficient brain and muscle oxygenation, compacted vertebrae, joint pains, tired eyes, accumulated tension in the shoulder blades, neck stiffness, and much more. If you're not used to following a daily routine, I suggest that you experiment with something little less aggressive, something you can do with a minimum of effort and that will combat the issues mentioned above.